here's someone who has got away with him. That popular broadcasting and variety comedian, Jack Warman.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Here, but come here. You know who I am. I'm Jack Warman, and I come from Lancashire. That's right, I come from Manchester, the land of sunshine and Macintoshes. And I'll never forget first time I come to London. I was walking through Hyde Park, and it came over foggy. So I saw the man, he were looking at his watch, seeing the time, and my fingers got mixed up in his watch and chain. A policeman came up, he said, "What's the trouble?" I said, "Well, look," he says, "That's all right, son." He says, "You say you're nervous." He says, "Come with me," and he took me arm, he said, "We'll go for a walk." He took me down and showed me where he worked, you know, at the factory where they make all the policemen. In the morning, he introduced me to the magistrate. He said, "You're not looking well, son. Would you like to go for your holidays?" I said, "Yeah, I would, because I've known them for years, you see." Lovely motor car waiting outside, gold letters on the side, ER, man standing at the back so that I didn't fall out. Of course, I've known them for years, you see. When we got to the hotel, the manager come to meet me. He said, "Welcome home," because I've known him for years, you see. Took me inside, cut me hair, never cost me a penny. Gave me a lovely suit of clothes. I think the chickens had been walking over mine. And then I had a lovely bath, scented soap, carbolic. Took me down to my bedroom, had a lovely bed there, down bed, down on the floor. Then he said, "Well, come outside, come and play with all the other visitors." We all went and played ring-a-ring-a-roses. We all had our hands fastened so that none of us could get lost. And then he come to me, he said, "Well, you're looking better." He said, "You can be going now if you like." I said, "Thanks very much." He says, "Call again and see us." I signed his autograph book before I went. Well, when I got outside, the wife were waiting for me. She says, "Now look here, we want some money, you're out of work. Go to Labour Exchange and tell them and they'll give you some money." So I went up there and I stood in the quay with the others. And the man behind the bar, at the counter, he said, "What do you want?" I said, "The wife sent me. I'm out of work, I want some money." He said, "Have you got your cards?" I says, "Aye, they're here." He said, "You can't have any money. You haven't any stamps on your card." He says, "Go away and get some stamps on your card. Come back and see me and you'll be all right." I went home, I told the wife. She said, "No stamps." She said, "I'll soon settle that. Give me that tea caddy down." She had it full of those green trading stamps. She stuck them all over my card. She says, "You go back and tell him I sent you, and don't you come back here without something." I went up there and handed my cards in, and they gave me a frying pan. Aye, but listen, I want to tell you, I'm dying to sing to you. I've had 2 yeast tablets and I'm all fermenting, I am. Here, come here, I want to tell you. Now Adam and Eve in the garden lived, and their lives were awfully jolly. But what did they do in winter time, when there were no leaves but holly? In summertime they wore fig leaves. Their life was really galling. But they stayed at home in autumn, 'cause that's when the leaves start falling. And now that my turn is over, I know it's time to clear. I hope that you all like me and all start to clap and cheer. Should anyone want to treat me after I take my call, well, just drop a line to Jack Warman at the Victoria.